Hey guys. Um, so I'm gonna do a little, at least initial review on this knife. This was a eBay find, um, RR465 stiletto. There is almost no information online about this knife. Sorry, I was trying to pop my ear. Now I can hear. Um, yeah, there was one YouTube video in some foreign language. Uh, it gave me, a look at, some of the attributes of the knife, not a whole bunch more. And I think I found one ad for it with some company. I don't even know if it's, in a still functioning website. But it's a discontinued knife by Rough Rider. So let's see. So first off, look at this box, and you'll notice the rider has an I in it, and spelled with an I in it. And this is what Rough Rider utilizes now. It has a Y in it. And I think I got this information from Knife Chats with Tobias. And correct me if I got that wrong, but I believe it was. Rough Rider originally spelled the rider with an I, and there's another entity, another commercial endeavor out there that uses the name Rough Rider with the rider with an I in it, uh, previous to Rough Rider, I guess. And Rough Rider just agreed to change their rider, spell it with a Y. And I've seen some other boxes like this, but at any rate, it's the older style. It's before they changed that letter. Um, on the box, there's a little bit about Teddy Roosevelt and him forming the uh, the Rough Rider unit. You probably can't read this here. I don't think I'm getting it in focus. Maybe there. So that's kind of interesting. And on the back, a bit about Rough Rider. Apparently, they're only 10 years old at this point. So it's interesting. Let's see. So there's nothing indicating what type of steel this is. I'm just gonna go with it's some kind of stainless steel in a brushed finish. Um, the handles, I believe, are wood, although they could be some type of composite material. Um, and I do like the pattern and color of them. And so yeah, that's kind of what attracted me to this knife was it's a lot different from a lot of the Rough Rider stuff that I've normally seen or look at. And I was hoping that it was going to be assisted opening, but it's not. It's not even roller opening. That at least it could be. It doesn't appear to be to me. I've got an example of another roller opening Red Rider that I'll show you, maybe real quick. Show you what I mean, and it states on that one that it is. I think it's can't remember if it's ball bearings or ceramic, uh, but it is roller opening. This could be roller washers. I would assume probably washers. I don't know. I might tag Knife Chats with Tobias in this and see if he can shed some more light on this knife, on the history of it, and maybe some other stuff. So it has kind of like a little finger stud back here, but when you go to open it or utilize it, it only brings it out that far. So that may be on purpose, because it's a real small finger stud. So I can't believe that they felt like that was going to open the knife all the way. So it may be just opening enough so you can grab it and open it. It is a liner lock. There's a kind of a button right here. I kind of like that. Little button there. President. There we go. So yeah, maybe either opening it enough to where you can grab it by hand, or get to this other finger or thumb stud in the front. I don't really know what this is right here. Let's just do that here. I kind of have small hands. I don't know. I don't think I could operate this just one-handed with this right here. I'm not great at opening things with a thumb stud. I still feel like that's a bit slow and wonky, even with utilizing the thumb stud. But I could be wrong. Just not something I'm super experienced with. Hoping to get a little bit more information on it. So let's see. Yeah, so I may clean it up. I could use some joint lube right there. So this said it was new on eBay. Probably new-ish would be my better guess, but regardless. Sorry, guys, trying to unclog those ears again. One thing I noticed too is that the alignment is way off. I noticed that this screw sticks out a little bit, and this one is more flush. So I don't know if somebody tried to adjust this, and that's the cause of this this alignment. I don't know if loosening these will enable this to open better. These are things I'm going to find out, and that's why this is an initial. I also noticed this handle's a little loose. I'm going to try tightening these down and see if that helps. It does have a pocket clip, and it appears like it could be removable, and then you might have a lanyard hole on both sides. I don't know if that's its purpose or not, but looks like you could do that. Excuse me. Let's see. So let's see. Talk about the markings. So on this side, you've got Rough Rider and sort of a cursive print there. Trying to get that in there. And on the other side, you just have China. Again, no indication, what type of metal. And I think that's it. And so I got it for $16 on eBay. That's what made this interesting enough to purchase. I like the design. I like the color. I don't know how practical a stiletto is. It's just, for $16 and it being so different. If I can get this to function, certainly a nice little piece. It's not that. I have a scale around here somewhere. At some point, I'll have to get that out. It's not too heavy, not super light. It's just kind of medium. There's something I was going to say about this. Oh, I'm sorry. The dimensions. So this is 4 inches closed, and it is 7 inches open. The blade is 3. Oh, geez, what was it now? 3 1/4, I believe. Let's take a quick peek here. Yeah, 3 1/4 is the blade length. The cutting edge is, it was 2 3/4. Yeah, looks about right. 2 3/4 on the cutting edge. So, I mean, it's an interesting little knife. Honestly, I like like I said, I like the looks of it. So this is like a faux edge or swaging. I don't know. Yeah, it's nice looking. See the Rough Rider there a little bit better. I don't know. Tell me what you think. By the way, if you guys can, subscribe and like, that would be awesome. I have neglected to ask that in my other videos. I'm pretty new at this. Just a way for me to, like, nerd out on these knives a little bit. And I really enjoy Rough Rider and Smoky Mountain Knife Works. Let me grab that other knife I was talking about. I'll do a review on this at some point. Had this in my pocket. So this is the roller one I was talking about here. So you just, and it's not assisted opening. It's just the friction of your, and this has a side lock. It's just the fulcrum and friction of your finger pushing the blade out. And I guess that's kind of what I hoped for with this. But again, that finger stud appears to be purpose built to just bring it out, a certain length. Again, I may try cleaning it and getting some WD-40 or some Ballistol, or pick up some joint lube and see if I can get that to flow a little easier. I can practice on that thumb stud. See how the guys on, I don't know what it is, Knife Works, see so many people who just flick it open with their thumb. It's never been something I really cared about being good at, but I guess on this knife it would come in handy to be able to do that. So, all right, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope that it's informative if you come across this knife and you're interested. I'm going to tag Knife Works with Tobias, see if he can lend a hand with any other information, and maybe nibs from Walnut and Steel, because he is just a super smart guy, and he may have some ideas about this too, whether or not he's familiar with the knife. So, all right, guys, thanks. Hope you have a good weekend. Take care.